Sorry, di ka na. Okay, on na day. Hello everyone. It's been a while that I haven't seen you. Actually, I'm not seeing you, you're just seeing me. And I've been very busy, and let's cut the intro. You don't need to hear that. So, today, let's talk about what's next after you study Japanese language, after you spend 2 years or there's 1 year course also. So maybe you're in your home country right now thinking, will I get a job after studying Japanese language? Well, is it difficult? Is it expensive? Is it worth it? So this video is for you. And of course, I will also share my personal insights or my experiences that may help you here in Japan. I'm gonna divide this video into 3 parts, 3 tips for you. And within discussing the tip, we will also answer questions that you might be thinking right now. The first one that I strongly suggest is set a goal. Let's be honest, you are watching this video because maybe like me, you want to study Japanese because you want to land a job after learning Nihongo language, right? I mean, not all of us. There are some people learning Japanese just to watch anime without subtitles. I mean, I understand that. So set a goal. That's my number 1 tip. And why? Here's why. I knew some people before, back when we were studying, when you ask them, what's your reason why you are studying Japanese? And they will answer like, because I want to land a job here. But what job are you looking for afterwards? And they don't have anything in their mind. They will just say, Japan needs people to work for them, so I'll be alright. Even though I don't have a goal, after I graduate, I will land a job. Anything will do, any industry will do. I will work here. So that's their answer. And now, actually, I'm seeing some of them struggling where to go because they decided maybe too late or a little late. Well, I don't want you to have that problem, so you need to set a goal. Let me be clear about this one. What I mean by set a goal. For example, my dream also is actually I want to educate people, like maybe teacher, or I graduated mass communication back in Davao City, Philippines. Shout out to Holy Cross of Davao College. Back in the Philippines, I have this goal already. Before I came here, I thought of I want to be an English teacher, but first I may not survive in a Japanese company if I don't have Japanese language. Before coming here, I actually have a goal to become a teacher. That's the target job that I want to do. When I studied Japanese for 2 years long, I didn't wait for me to graduate before applying. So this is really important actually, because not all of the job here in Japan can sponsor visa. You need a visa to stay here. Back to my story, I studied 2 years for Japanese language, but 8 months before graduating, I actually applied to several companies here in Japan. So why am I telling you this one? Because I don't want you to be late when applying after student visa. Because I was worried about if I can't get a job, then I might just leave Japan, and all of my struggles while studying, while doing part-time jobs during night will be just blown by the wind because I was late about it. So that's my number 1 tip. Maybe set a goal in your mind first before actually coming here. Summarization of this tip is set a goal. When you come here, I suggest 6 months or 8 months before graduating, you need to find a company to sponsor you, for you not to have that problem, as I said earlier, that you're running late to get a visa. There's a saying that it's hard to land a helicopter if there's no target parking area. I just made that up, but you get the sense of it, right? You get the idea of it. Okay, let's just change angle for you not to be bored. Even though the background is still the same, it's actually boring. This video is boring, but just listen to the information that I'll be talking. So number 2 is put your mind and heart into studying Japanese. Why? Because Japanese is one of the most difficult language in the world. One of the most, not the most difficult. Why? Because it has hiragana, katakana, and what makes it difficult is the kanji. Let's answer the question first. Is it hard to study Japanese language? It's hard for the first a few months, like 3 months maybe, but if you focus into it, difficult might turn into challenge only, and challenge might turn into fun, because for me it's actually interesting to study Japanese. Why am I saying to put your heart and mind into studying Japanese? This is the reason, because if you graduated Japanese language but you are still not fluent in speaking the language, you may find it difficult to land a job. So you need to have at least N3 level of Japanese to be hired for some companies. If you have N3 level of Japanese, bachelor's degree, you have that charisma in you, positive energy, that beauty, the charm, you will surely get a job. Be positive, you piece of beautiful creature. What I'm talking about. So I'm just saying that just focus on studying Japanese, because it will be easier for you if you have that fluency in you. Alright, change angle again because it's so boring. My number 3 and last tip for you is to wear a strong heart. I'm telling you to have a strong heart because nothing is more sad than being away from your loved ones. Me, I'm actually married and I have a baby girl. She is 3 years old now, and it was so depressing to see them at the airport while I go to Japan. I think that's one of the saddest moments in my life. So I'm telling you to have a I'm telling you to have a strong heart. It's not easy, especially if you're married or if you are in a relationship. Your mama and papa, you'll be away from them. We will answer a question also. Is it worth it? The time that you are away from your family. Let me be straight. I'm talking about the salary afterwards. After 2 years of sacrifice, like being away from your family, studying Japanese, working night shift, is it worth it afterwards? Well, for me personally, it is. Yes, it is worth it because I've worked in the Philippines since I'm 19 years old. You know, it's so difficult to have an interview in the Philippines. They will ask you for 5 years experience, and I was 19 at that time. And they will just give you, amount that you can just spend for your lunch, which is so sad. Going back to the topic, yes, it is worth it here. I mean, you work hard, they will pay you the amount that is worth of your labor. Let me just give you an estimation of amount of salary here. A normal salary, like entry level office worker, let me say English teacher like me, entry level salary. So it ranges around 220,000 yen up to 300,000 yen a month. That's for regular entry level job. So I'm not sure with managerial position. Of course, it's much higher, right? I think personally it is worth it. So you can invite them as long as you have a visa that fall into their category where you can invite your family, but nowadays still not processing because of corona thing going. That's why I want you to wear a strong heart. There's no glory without sacrifice, they said. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope I answered a few questions in your mind. If you have any questions though, you can comment down below, and you can watch some of my videos also regarding living here in Japan and some inspirational thing going on there. Just click my face. That's it. Thank you so much and have a good day. Peace.